Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War, or Saisen no Kifu in Japan. When I last left off, we took over Lubeck, and we killed Lex's dad. Well, he killed Serge's dad first, so I guess, we're even. Uh-oh. Oh! Wait, is that... For once, we get the reinforcements. Gentlemen, we have not much further to go. Keep giving it your best. Rumor has it Sigurd's army should be moving south through the Yi Desert. If we keep this pace north, we should be able to rendezvous with them sooner or later. Quan, I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. You and your father are too generous, sparing so many soldiers to help my brother, even though your father is presently so ill. Wow. All these people are very ill. But are you sure we're both taking a risk crossing a nation as all-powerful as Granville? Very thought is terrifying. Ethlyn, you know as well as I that Leinster, a nation built on the legacy of the Crusader Nova, is far stronger than its size suggests. No matter what happens, I could not regret giving my all for a cause as just as Sigurd's. My father feels precisely the same way. There's nothing to worry about, Ethlyn. After all, I'm wielding none other than Geblong. I'll never fail with it at my side. Sigurd could certainly stand to have my aid. I suppose you're right. He'd appreciate any help at this point. Ethlyn will be entering hostile territory very shortly. Enemy could have been ambushed at any moment, so... Actually, Quan, I've come to think this over quite a bit, and I'm coming with you after all. I'd like to see my brother again, and I simply couldn't abandon you now. I can't allow that. Can't you let you come to me solely because you promised to return home partway? To say nothing of Altina's presence. Look at her, a mere babe of 3 years, curled up in slumber in her mother's lap. Should we be attacked? What then? Why, I'd fight my hardest to protect her. Nobody could possibly seize her from me. What's with these people carrying babies into combat? This game's weird. Certainly never intended at first to take her with us. But she simply wouldn't stop crying when I tried to leave her behind. You're right, though. You're right. I'll take her home. Ethlyn, I'm sorry. I assure you, I assure you I do know precisely how you feel, but Leaf is barely born and waiting for you at home. Our children need their mother. Please, Ethlyn, return home. I left Finn to defend the capital. You'll be safe with him. Very well, but I'd like a little more time. I want to stay by your side just a little longer. Please, Quan. Ethlyn, very well. We have a little more time to spare. Ooh. Is that how it's gonna go? Uh-oh. Thracia. Quan. Poor sod still has no clue we're tailing him. There's a woman with him. What a clumsy mistake. Why, I dare say this is the long-awaited end of Leinster's famous Landsritter. Those hooves will be sinking clean in the sand. Can't so much as flail at us. Men, close in. This is it. Thracia's destiny lies before us, ripe for the grasping. What? Thracian Draco Knights? No, you can't be serious. Travant has been at our heels all along. Ethlyn, run! We have no hope of victory in this blasted desert. But what'll you do? They're like wild hyenas, Ethlyn. Children little more than easy targets for them. Thracia has sought to reconquer our territory for centuries. Thought my absence would be taken as an invitation, so I left Finn behind with half the army in case they made their obvious move. Not once, not even once I suspect they would pursue us instead. This was all a mistake. Can't give up now, Quan. It'll be okay. We're together, aren't we? At the very least, together we won't go down so easily. Ethlyn, forgive me, please. Great. Well, this sounds familiar to last chapter. Although I would like to hope that Quan and his army are better suited than the Pegasus Knights. Velthomar. I see. Duke Langbald fell in battle. Arvis, what are we supposed to do now? It was you who insisted that even if we left the bulk of our armies on conquest with our son, Sigurd would pose no threat to me at all. The situation before us is now not the outcome you promised me. Reptor, your overreaction was baseless. The deck is still stacked in our favor. The Velthomar army is already lying in wait for the rebels in Yeed's desert depths. Furthermore, Thracian sellsword should be arriving to reinforce us at any moment. The enemy will assuredly be exhausted. So long as my army and yours cooperate, Sigurd and his rebels ought to fall with ease. I'm holding you to your word this time, Arvis. Remember, I have no objection to you alone claiming the throne once Asmer finally dies. Don't you dare forget your allies. Of course. Must I remind you, the instant the dust of this war settled, House Frigg will be granted the Augustrian throne to govern. House Dozel, meanwhile, will be entrusted with the rule of Isaac. Rest assured, Reptor, I will honor your rights to these territories. Very well. And I too will fight with all I have. Greetings, Lord Arvis. Plan proceeds precisely on time, I see. Manfroy, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You mustn't show your face here. Well, guess who's in behind everything? Not that we're surprised. Until Grenfell's throne is mine, I can't allow you or your brethren to appear in public. Do you not understand? Oh, we understand. We understand how you indulge the greed of men as vile as Reptor and Langbald. We understand how, even then, you will not concede the very fact of our existence. The plan was to use those two buffoons until they could be used no further, and cast them aside and use their sons in their stead. Was it not? But hear me well, Manfroy. I refuse to have any part in the revival of your Lopter Empire. I have no desire to oppress your cult, but even less of a desire to consign the world to your Dark Lord's rule. Remember this well. Yes, the blood of Lopor's scions flows in my veins, but there is so much more to me than that. My Lopterian heritage is that of Saint Marina, a man who fought for the rights of the people. And more importantly, I'm the one true heir of the Crusader Vala, Lopter's sworn enemy. I will change this world for the better. Under my rule, humanity shall be free from the pain of prejudice, tyranny, and opposition. What a pity that Sigurd must die, but alas, all things require sacrifice. Oh, sacrifice for the sake of Lady Deirdre, you mean? You are terrified, Lord Arvis. You fear her memory may someday return. Don't you dare bring her into this. Need I remind you, we are in love. Nothing will ever come between us. Suppose you two need to hasten and make proof of this love of yours. Proof that one day you'll grow up and rise to be a most magnificent king. And Fenora. Rebels are finally heading this way? Excellent. Let them walk right into the range of my welcoming gift. Meteor spells. This desert will gladly claim their bodies. Meteor spells, huh? Ow. Meteor. Might 15. That's a pretty powerful spell with a pretty long range. These guys overlap? They do not. And you have that and a miracle spore. Nothing going on there. Quan, level 18, and Ethlyn, level 22. Does not have her special equipment. And Trevant, the Dragon Master, with Gungnir. Uh-oh. Sacred, Blood of Darn. And who was it? Nova, yep. Well, we know what to do with long-range, magicians like this. Hold on, Ira. Why are you still here? Didn't I task you with accompanying Shannon and Alfred to Isaac? You did, but I felt I'd always regret abandoning your army at such a crucial hour. I'm with you until the end, Sigurd. I don't believe this. If you're not going, how are you supposed to protect Shannon? Ah, of course, my pledge to my late brother. Shannon has grown into a strong young man, capable of leading his own life. My work is done. He no longer needs my protection. But, once I've seen this war through, I'll return to his side and Isaac. Until then, Sigurd, I won't run away. For better or worse, I'm with you. So, by the sounds of things... Okay. I think desert is something that's really hard to walk through. But if we focus on the sands, shouldn't be as bad. That said, I mean, Aaron is definitely going to be the one that goes on and takes out these mage sniper things. Of course, you have a priest or a sleep wand. That's annoying as all get out. So, if I go for you, I need you to stop up there and then go for the kill down here. Well, this is going to be an interesting battle. That's you're 21, you're 22. Okay. I think you're also like 22, right? Yeah. The only one that really needs some help, so... But I want to keep you two close, so... Just out of range, nice. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Should have brought Wingslayer. You're gone. the sound of that first strike, it sounds like everyone's getting a critical hit on these people. Are they all carrying horse slayers? That would probably be why everyone is getting ripped apart. And finally, Fenora. They aren't doing anything. And okay. Yep, they're all carrying horse slayers. Makes sense. Brave lance and a shield ring. Why is it that all these Thracia generals look kind of the same? I mean, the like heroic people look different, but oh well. Got a decent resistance, so. Okay. See how well this goes. You're still pulling away. And Thracia is going to continue thrashing. Hey, a dodge. Hold tight, Altina. I'll protect you no matter what. Should have kept your light brand. Nice. Ow. Ah. Ah. Altina, Quan, I'm so sorry. What's this? The woman's fool enough to have this child with her? I see. Quan's daughter. Interesting. You there, tell Quan this. If he doesn't surrender Guy Blong, his daughter will meet an untimely end. Your move, Quan. Your move. No! Altina, Ethlyn. So this is where it ends. Travant, you can have Guy Blong. Don't you dare so much as scratch Altina. Blast! Can I go no further? Ow. So things are not going well for Leinster Kingdom. Good dodge. And before I end this, let's end you. Well, I guess they gave up Gablog, but oh well. So when we come back, gotta head over to Fenora, which looks to be easier said than done. Have a good one, folks.